Hello and welcome back to the channel. This video we're going to be talking about single mothers and her human shields. Again, single mothers and her human shields. So if you've never heard this phrase before of a human shield, it's referring to a single mother's children, who she normally, like a shield, what do you do with the shield? You put it out in front of you that it not only absorbs the blow, but it protects you as well. So what single mothers do, most of them, is they'll put their kids right out there on the front line so that the kids will absorb the blow and the impact, and thereby she can use them to stay irresponsible and to own up for any of her decisions, to play the victim, the damsel in distress, oh help me. And that's when beta male Captain Save-A-Hose come in and try to be the knight in shining armor. So human shields. Single mothers will always say it's all about the children, it's all about the kids, but it isn't. And anyone who's been in a relationship with a single mother knows it isn't. And statistic-wise, if you get with a single mother, you'll be spending more time with her kids than with her. You'll just be her glorified babysitter. So she uses her kids as shields. She'll put them up there, and I can't think of any better example than last summer when I was going through the divorce and the whore ex-wife was squatting in my house for 3.5 months. Her excuse was, oh, she needed a place for the kids to stay. When I was there when she had a conversation with the kid's dad, and they had an agreement when they had 50-50 custody, that if one of them didn't have a suitable house, habitation for the kids, that they would go and live with the other parent until there's a suitable house for the kids. But my dad didn't know that, and he was the one interacting with the whore ex-wife, because I was in and out of jail, had protection orders against me. Like I said, I couldn't even come to my house. But she was using the kids as a shield to continue squatting in my house, living off of my dollar, and paying me nothing in return. And, man, what's funny today is the normal coworker I work with, she wasn't there, so someone else filled in, and apparently this other person, my ex-wife, whore ex-wife, used to be her first supervisor when she got with the company. So it was funny, she said, as we left work today, she's like, aren't you and so-and-so still married? Ain't she your wife? And I said, no. I got out of that miserable marriage, over a year ago. And the thing with single mothers is they're used to throwing their kids in the middle of situations. Now, if there's blue pill, beta male, soy boy, well, men do it too. Yeah, men who are feminine and act like women. That's the men who do it. So the single mothers, again, like I said, man, they use their kids as shields to absorb the blow, to deflect responsibility, and blame the kids. Because if she ain't blaming the kids, then she'll be blaming you, or she's blaming the baby's daddy, or she's blaming the president. And the only one she needs to blame is that whore who looks her back in the mirror every morning. But we all know women don't take responsibility for their actions. Why would they? In a society that provides them an easy way of escape, all they gotta do is shift the blame on somebody. And female privilege kicks in, and because they all think they got a golden vagina, they think the world owes them everything on a silver platter. So single mothers, don't ever date them. No exceptions. I don't care if she's a millionaire or a billionaire. Money ain't everything. If let's say a billionaire came up to me and said, Chad, I'll give you $50 billion if you get back into that marriage that you were in last year, I would turn the money down, because money ain't that important to me. If you don't have peace, you have nothing. So I would just be a very frustrated, miserable, rich man that eventually the wife would drain all the money anyway. So what's the point of even getting the $50 million? It's just dumb. So watch out for that, men. because not all single mothers are pieces of shit, but most of them are. And I don't recommend dating even the ones who sell themselves as quality, because you don't want to be a cuck. A cuck raises another man's kids. And single mothers will say this line, well, why don't you man up? Well, first off, manning up is stepping up and taking care of your own kids, not another man's kids. So if a single mother tries to guilt trip you to man up to take care of her kids, that ain't your responsibility. It's not your seed, so it ain't your need. It ain't your sperm, it ain't your concern. So avoid the single mothers and watch how they throw their children in the front lines as their human shields. This is another video from Chad Hart. Subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more impacting, truthful content just like this.